Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Force here, continuing our Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013 playthrough series. This time we are up against Yeva in the last playthrough. We did the Double Trouble encounter. We also defeated a Johnny. Now it is time to play against Miss Yeva here. And I'm trying to think here what deck to use. And this is kind of the hardest thing because I don't know what I'm up against in these decks at all, so makes it kind of a difficult situation trying to figure out what I want to use against what that person may have. Now we did unlock the life gain deck. I wasn't too impressed with that deck though, so I don't think I'm a big fan of it. Yeah, why don't I try the white weenie deck? Why not? Give this a shot. See if this will be any good. I don't know. Don't know what is her name? Yeva? I don't know what Yeva is going to have. All I know is what I have. I play first. Got a decent opening hand, some low casting cost, got 2 mana. Think we'll stick with it. All right, so start off with a Elite Vanguard 2/1 for 1 mana. Also have 2 mana 3/1 Battlecry. Battlecry gives other creatures attacking +1 power if he attacks. Also have Master Decoy, allows me to tap a creature. Crusader of Audric, power and toughness equal the number of creatures I control, and Captain's Call. 3/1, 1 soldier tokens into play. So decent hand, we're gonna keep it. Opening up with the Elite Vanguard and then saying go to Yeva. All right, Yeva, your go. Forest, and there is something, Taunting Elf. 0/1 creatures, all creatures able to block Taunting Elf do so. So what this does is he can attack with it and it forces all my creatures to block that. So if he attacks with multiple creatures, I can only block Taunting Elf. I have no choice. Also, he can like pump up Taunting Elf to kill off creatures. There's instants and stuff. Giant Growth comes to mind, and I'm sure there's other stuff that are probably in the deck, if I had to guess. But hopefully, ideally, what I'll be doing here is attacking every turn, so I won't have any creatures that even have the potential to block. All right, I drew into another one of these. Actually, yeah, I will have these creatures. I think I'm gonna go straight for a Quarter Paladin here. Get him in play, and we will swing for 2. Taking an early lead here. Unless he blocks, which is the smart move, should not be blocking. So down to 18 now, Miss Yeva. Your go. Turn 2. No attack. All right. Taps 2, plays a Ring of Colonia. Equipped creature has trample, he can equip it for 1. And at the beginning of the upkeep gets +1/+1 counter if it's a green creature, which so far, just seeing green here, so I'm assuming that's going to be all of his creatures. He can't equip it yet, though, doesn't have the mana. So that's pretty decent for me. Didn't draw into a land, which is something I'm going to desperately need here. That's really good. Field Hunter. Comes into play, exile target creature. Alright, but I can play the Master Decoy, which I will do. And really just keep my fingers crossed that I draw into a couple of planes coming up here. We'll attack with both of these. Both 3/1s. Is Yeva going to block? If no, 6 goes through. Yeah, down to 12. All right. And then the game sticks for some odd reason. Sometimes it'll just not go through a phase and just kind of sit there for a minute. All right, Yeva, what are you gonna do here? 3 forced in play now. 2/2 comes into play. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. He's gonna put that on his Taunting Elf, puts it on that creature. What the heck? Oh, you know what? All right. Well, no, that didn't make any sense. Yeva, that did not make any sense. I hate to see that. That makes me angry because it's just like a really, really bad move. He should have played it before his attack phase, pumped up Taunting Elf, and attacked, and it would have killed my Master Decoy. Why that didn't happen, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. All right, we're gonna, since we didn't draw into a planes, we're gonna Squadron Hawk here. 1/1 flying. However, when it comes into play, I search my library for all of the Squadron Hawks in my deck and put them into my hand. We will do that. No question about that. So what that's gonna do is two things. All right, looks like there's only one other Squadron Hawk. It lightened up my deck a little bit. Now, if I attack right now, what's going to happen is I will be attacking with a 2/2, a 3/1, and a 3/1. He will only be able to kill off one of them, though. And what he'll probably do is he'll probably kill off the Quarter Paladin. But I'll still get some damage through. It's almost feeling worth it for me just to get that little bit of extra damage through. I'm trying to whittle him down as early as possible. I know that this is going to die, though. But he would also lose his 2/2, which is his biggest power creature right now. So I think it's going to be worth it. I think we're going to just attack right now. Expect him to block the 3/1. Yep, he's going to block both of them. Now he's going to lose his Taunting Elf without killing my Vanguard, though. He will kill my Paladin, but he also loses his Force Mage. And 2 goes through, bringing him down to 10. So I only lose 1 creature in that exchange. I do some damage. His board is now clear. That was a good move on my part as far as I'm concerned. Taps for 4, plays this guy, 3/3. Enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 green elf token into play. All right. Fair enough. So we've got some creatures now. Actually, he's making it so that I really can't attack. And still have not drawn into a mana, which I desperately need because I have 2 Fiend Hunters, which would be awesome to play. I will play my other Squadron Hawk, however. And I think this turn I'll just be attacking for 1. That's it. Just with my flyer. Coming up, I can tap his bigger creature to attack him as well. See if he decides to attack too, but so bring him down to 9 here. All right, so down to 9. Now the Forest here from Yeva. Yeva finally equipping. Gonna put that on his 1/1. And what about your attack phase, Yeva? You swing with the 3/3. That is perfect for me. That is perfect. Because next turn I'm gonna tap his 1/1 to let my 2/1 go through. Tap him with the Master Decoy. I'm obviously light on lands though. And he switched it. I mean, that makes sense to me, yeah. There's the planes. Okay, this is great here. Check out this, guys. Doing another planes. So I got a ton of options. I think my first priority, though, is to play a Fiend Hunter and exile his 3/3. I think that's going to be my first priority. So we say goodbye to his 3/3. Now, I'm thinking about attacking with everything, but I'm assuming he is just gonna, the best move for him would be to block the Elite Vanguard, which would kill it. So I think I'd rather just hold on to him for now. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my best move. I'm gonna hold on to him for now. Maybe I can attack with him next turn if I tap whatever he plays next with a Master Decoy, assuming that he's gonna block my 1/2 with his 1/1, which he may not. He may just let it all go through. But he's also getting very low, so buying himself even a little bit of damage isn't the worst decision. Let's see if he blocks. No blocking. 3 goes through. He's down to 6. Perfect. Now 6 mana in play. What will Yeva do? Nothing yet. First plays 2/1, reach Death Touch. Death Touch means whatever this does damage to dies. So if he blocks something of mine, even though it might, you know, he might not do enough damage to kill it, it'll die anyways because he had Death Touch. And reach means it can block creatures with flying. So good card, decent. Don't know if it's enough to save him, but it's decent enough. He's gonna throw his equipment right on that guy. Yeah, definitely wasn't enough to save him there for a few reasons. Number one, Fiend Hunter's coming into play right now. Check this out, guys. This is the win. No, not the win, but close. All right, so Fiend Hunter comes into play. We're gonna get rid of his 2/1 Death Touch, exile it. Just so you know, if these guys die, his creature comes back into play that was exiled. Also, we are going to tap his creature here, so he can't block. Which is pretty much making it so that my 2/1 goes through, because otherwise he would have blocked that. One damage off. Next turn, we'll do the trick here. Beautiful. Well, good game for me. Not so much for Yeva. Yeva tried, but did not succeed. What is this? Oh my gosh. Wow. That's awesome. Look at that. Pretty cool enchantment. Enchanted creature gets +6/+6. Tap 3, he can sacrifice this enchantment to get a 6/6 green token into play. Not too shabby. He's got a 7/7 now, but still not enough. I just need to get 1 damage through. Look at all these creatures I have. Also gonna equip it to give it trample, so he's just gonna hit me now for 7, I think. Okay, I'm down to 10. So what? I win the game. Not that it matters. Let's see what we draw into. Another Plains. Too little, too late. The game is already over. And we attack for the victory. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Force defeats Yeva, whatever her name was. In doing so, unlocked myself a card. Also unlocked this deck, which I may want to take a look at. Might not be that bad, you know? You know? All right, so let's see what's next here. I don't think that was much time. We can give let's go ahead and try playing against Snap Judgments. I don't know what this is all about. Do you know? No, me neither. All right, we're gonna try playing this deck that we just went up against. Ancient Wilds. And I do wonder what my opponent's deck has. There's a Giant Growth, looks like we got those. We got our 2/1 Death Touch. Being in my upkeep, return target creature I control to my hand. We have this guy. Comes into play, gain 5 life. So that's kind of like, see a little combo there? Put him into play every upkeep after returning a creature to my hand, but I get something like this where when it comes into play, it has an ability. Namely, gaining 5 life. And there you go, you can see how that would work pretty well together. All right, we're gonna keep this hand, I think. It's okay, not the greatest. Nothing first turn, but second turn I'll get my 2/1 Death Touch. And I'll be interested to see what this encounter is. What is it? Starts off with Swamp. Nothing yet. Second turn, another Forest. I drew into this guy. Destroy target permanent. Its creature gets a +3/+3/3 token. Still, destroy target permanent. It's awesome. We're gonna play our 2/1 Death Touch. What does his deck have? What does his deck have indeed? These encounters are so annoying for me, because I just have no idea. Could be the craziest stuff. 2/1, can't block. Has haste as long as an opponent is with 10 life or less. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you may return it from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow. Pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. That's too bad. So I'm guessing he just has those. Like a million of them. Two-1. Let me put a force card into play. I also have that, but don't know that that helps me a ton right now. Could kill off his land, but he'd also get a 3/3 token, so that's kind of the thing there, you know. Alright, I'm actually going to go with the Wood Elves, because it's going to get a force card into play, untapped, which accelerates my mana a bit, but also opens me up to fungal growth. Or, I'm sorry, giant growth. Alright, so Wood Elves it is, 1/1 into play. Then, play a forest. Then we can attack with a 2/1. And kill off his creature because we're going to giant growth. Oh wait, he can't even block. What am I talking about? So he'll just be hitting me for 2. I'm going to giant growth anyways, pump him up, and do some more damage this turn. Apparently not, because I skipped my attack. What? Plays another Bloodghast. Alright, well maybe this is fine too. So I'm going to block, and I will giant growth it as well. So it saves my creature. I guess that's just as well. Not exactly what I was hoping to do, but that's how it worked out anyways. Drew another forest. Good, 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 good. Things are looking solid for me right now. I can play him. Comes into play, gain 5 life next turn. I'll play this guy during my upkeep, return him to my hand, play him again. Just keep getting 5 life. You know what I mean? Also, these guys can't block for him. So I can swing for 3 right now, and he can do nothing about it. Unless he's got something for 1 planes that he can do. Three goes through. He's at 17. I'm at 25. Not too shabby. Alright, encounter. What else you got? Landfall brings his hand back. It goes into play. Oh, wow. I just assumed it was to hand. Landfall. Right. Yeah. Jeez, I'm not going to attack, though, because I've got my 5/3 and Day of Judgment. Kind of Wrath of God thing there. Destroy all creatures. That sucks. I get a 3/3 beast token into play though, because of my guy that died, which is him. Gets a 3/3 token into play when it leaves the battlefield. And what did I draw into here? Destroy star creature with flying. It's got reach. Whatever. Don't necessarily want that yet, but look at this little combo here. So you get him first and play him after the fact. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So we're gonna do this guy here, just so I have a blocking creature when he's got his ridiculousness coming through. And I can swing for 3 because of my token. So what's gonna happen is I'm just assuming he's just gonna keep, because he's got those guys with landfall, you're gonna keep getting them every turn he plays a land, and just Day of Judgment, Day of Judgment, Day of Judgment. So he gets them both into play. That is super annoying. Yeah, sure is. Nothing that turn though. Another forest here. He doesn't have any flying creatures though, so I don't know if this is even really worth it yet. Although I guess if my 2/5 just stays as a blocker, then it's not a big deal if I have to keep playing it. I don't know if it's worth it yet though. I really don't. And I kind of still want to hold on to Beast Within. Yeah, I'm not going to play him yet, I don't think. Let me do this. Let me attack first. I'm okay with taking some damage right now. I mean, I'm at 25, you know, it's not... It could be the end of the world here. Bring him down to 9 now. I think I'm just going to say go. I don't want to play that 4/4 yet. Now remember, the reason I'm not doing this yet is because during my upkeep, I have to return a creature to my hand. And if I have to keep doing that, like if I bring him to my hand, that means I can't attack with him that turn either. I want to be able to keep swinging since he's down at 9 now. I'm at 25. I've kind of got that edge where I can take some damage at the moment. and you know, not have it kind of be the end of the world. So we say go, and now it's kind of the thing, like, what is he gonna do, right? He's gonna attack, but he's got 6 mana, and what I'm wondering is if he's gonna do another judgment. Okay, he's playing another Bloodghast. Didn't judgment. All right. So next turn he's gonna hit me for 6. But I'm hitting him for 5 now, and if I hit him for 5 again, you know. The other reason I want to hold on to this guy is also, what if he judgments again? At least I'll have something going on. I can destroy a land to get myself a 3/3 token in play. You know? In fact, I probably could have done that at the end of his last turn and won this turn. Oh, that would have only put me at 8, so that wouldn't have been a win condition, so I didn't botch that much. So we're gonna attack here. Down to 4. Now, this is where he needs to do something. He's not going to win just by killing me this turn, which as far as I'm concerned, he can't. Let's see what he does. Encounter. What's your hand, bud? What's your game plan here? You attack for 6. Yep, I got that. But what about during your second main phase? That's my question. Place another. Still not enough to win. Nothing. He's at his end step. Wow. All right, so what I'm going to do now, during my end step, I'm going to kill off one of my lands, which gets me a 3/3 token in play. And this should be the victory. Let's see what I drew into. 1/1, enters the battlefield. Target force becomes a 4/5. Wow. I wonder if he gets summoning sickness right away because of that. I don't know. I should be able to kill him in an attack step though, so I'm not gonna do this yet. Just in case, I don't know what he has. This should be the win, unless he's got some instant that I don't know about. No, looks like that's the win. All right, look at that. So, that deck can be pretty terrifying that we just played against. I mean, you saw those ghouls coming back consistently. The fact that they can't block, some may say they're really bad, but the thing is, they only cost 2 mana. Excuse me. They only cost 2 mana. They're a 2/1. They have haste as long as I've got less than 10 life, which at that point, it's just game over pretty much, because they'll keep coming in play. He plays a land, they go right back into play with haste if I'm at any point less than 10 life. I think one thing that really saved me was getting my creature, which let me gain 5 life. That really stopped me from dipping down close to that edge there. Also the fact that I got a 3/3 token because of that card after he cleared the board with that Day of Judgment really saved my butt as well. So there you go, guys. That's gonna do it here for this video. Next up, we will be against Chandra, and then Jace again. Ooh, Jace for the 2nd time, and then we're on the last tier after that. So getting close to finishing this campaign. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and we will continue our Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013 playthrough series in the future. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning.